Hello, hello, hello. We are back at it again. Only this time, I'm not going to finish my sentence. I'm just going to leave y'all hanging. Ooh. It's been a week. How has everybody been? I feel like I ask that every single time for like no reason. But, you know, it is what it is. How is everybody tonight? A few more people filtered in by now. Yeah, finally caught the stream, Toad. Thank you. Oh. I've been playing the test server a lot lately. So I haven't really had the desire to do much else, unfortunately. I've kind of wanted to stream this a little more often, but like, I might wait until, God, maybe the end of the school semester before I stream doing this a little more often. But enough about all that. Everybody enjoying the insanity of 2B2T again? Yep. Oh yeah, that's ancient as fuck. How did you find that? Oh. Kate. Paste. Should get all of it. Perfect. When did you find this old ass donkey of mine, Toad? It's been a hot minute since I had a donkey out at the lands. Oh my god, that might be one of the first donkeys on the server. Because we had donkeys since they came out. At least I want to say. I could be wrong, but that sounds familiar. So yeah. Good find. I'm sure you found it out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, as everything there was destroyed a long time ago. But, you know. Hey, Fastbitson. Their new shack. Random dupe shack. No, I don't know that the mule was from 2015. I mean, it could have been, but I couldn't tell you for sure. Also, mules and donkeys came out in 2013. So yeah, mules and donkeys have been around for a long time. What am I doing? I've got a command for this. There we go. Okay. Damn it. Welcome. Oh, well, welcome, Orion 2525. Oh, the lava pyramid. Oh, yeah, the water pyramid was fun. If you're, ooh, I don't know how you're gonna do that. That's significantly harder to do. The lava pyramid, or the water pyramid rather, had ice inside it, and I just broke it and turned it all into water sources. So if you're gonna like flood the inside with lava, God, I don't want to think about how much trouble that would be. Feel free to, though. Actually, come to think of it, is that water pyramid even still there? Has it not been trashed yet? I would think it'd be destroyed by now. Ooh. There we go. What other details do I want to put? I love doing this, it's so satisfying. Ooh. Pyramid still standing, wow. And yes, there really were real command blocks on 2B2T, but they weren't anything special. You couldn't place them, because I think that had to be a server-side something or another. You had to enable it, in other words. You were not able to mess with them or interact with them or use them in any way. Oh, damn it, I messed up. Where did that paste? But yeah, I have proof I handled a real live command block. Oh, that's where it went. Before. Okay, so that just needs to be rotated. There we go. But yeah, fun times. You have to be in creative to, yes, you do have to be in creative to place them. But I don't remember if that was a requirement at the time. Because this was in 2015 when I touched it. It could have been, I just maybe forgot. Oh wait, no, that's legit. Okay, good. Perfect. Ooh. Okay. One more connecting piece. Went over one too far. Okay. It all looks good. Op works too. How does it feel to be a 2B2T legend? It doesn't feel like anything. Everybody assumes that that's some special something or another, but it's not. It's just funny to hear about. Okay. What other details can I add to this? What do I number in Roman numerals? Because Roman numerals are cool, boy. Do you know why it said that on the main screen? It's not Fitz' fault. What? What's not Fitz' fault? Placement is survival. Very soothing to watch. Well, thank you. Why is the entire build in black and white? Because black and white is snazzy as hell. I mean, I can vary it up a little bit, but I like the theme, you know, black and white over the void. Like, that looks really cool. So I don't know. Okay. Enough screwing around. Let's put some lighting here and there. So I hear it's spring break for some people. How are people planning to spend said spring break? Anybody doing anything special? Here we go. Oh, that's right. I was doing something over here. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. Okay. Not bad. Chilling in the hotel. Ugh. Is that a good or a bad thing? Orchard here in Florida. Wow. Enjoy your Florida humidity. In April. Yeah, spring break's probably better in April. Can I tell the story of how I got the command block? Pyro just gave it to me. Like, it's really not that special. Like, I held them for maybe 5 minutes. That was it. He had them from way, way long ago. He spawned them in tail end of 2013 is when they did that, and that was it. Like, he sat on them for about 2 years. He's like, hey Jack, you're doing some cool shit, let me show you some of my cool shit, and that was it. He also gave me a very weird, a bunch of unique but cool things. I didn't get to keep them long because the illegal items plugin, which was broken at the time, very quickly came back online about a month or maybe 2 weeks after Pyro gave me these items. But they were still pretty cool. I got to hold a lit furnace, farmland, fire. I got to touch fire, literal item fire. And I got, those super potions. Super potions need a little bit of explaining. They're not quite as super as you think. But yeah, I got to touch all that shit. Super potions were interesting. They were a game mechanic for a while there, but they didn't really... They were never implemented properly into the game. They were a potion that had both an extended and a level 2 to them. Was the farmland the unknown texture 1.8? No, it wasn't. Farmland just... I want to say it just said farmland. I don't remember. I've got pictures of it somewhere. I'll pull them out later. But yeah, anyway, so the super potion was an extended potion level 2. So it was, in this case, it was a speed potion. So I used those for a bit. Pyro gave those to me and was like, hey, next dupe, that comes out, dupe these. And I planned to. I really did. But unfortunately, the illegal items plugin reverted them on me. So I was never able to. Sad. Do I want to do it this way or this way? Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I'll do it this way. So yeah, the super potions didn't do much of anything. They didn't get circulated around. They were pretty quickly cucked, which was so sad. If I had known back then what I know now, I would have run off. I would have taken all those super special items Pyro gave me, and I would have run off to, like, somewhere far out. And I would have just tossed them into unloaded chunks and just left them on the ground and just hoped and prayed no one found them until 2017, when the illegal items plugin would malfunction again. And that's when I would have used them. But then you all would probably already have them. There's no way we wouldn't have circulated them at some point. Just like 32 gays. So yeah, but I think extended potions or super potions or whatever you want to call them, I'm pretty sure they were already patched by that point, game mechanic wise. So even if the illegal items plugin hadn't cucked them, Mojang was going to cuck them. Because I'm pretty sure extended level 2 potions are not a thing anymore, game code wise. So like they're just not, they're a non-thing. And no, there was no Discord at the time. There we go. Yeah, we all used Skype back then. Damn. That is reaching. I don't even think Discord was even in development yet. Because I know by 2016, by the time I started hearing about Discord, everybody, like, it had been around like almost a year or something. But I still marvel at how quickly Discord cucked Skype. That just blew my mind. Because, like, Skype was a household name for almost a decade by that point, and just Discord comes along and just sucks all the oxygen out of the room, and it's just like, wow. So, yeah. Good times. Like, I hated Discord when it first came out. It was buggy, it was kind of vulnerable. You could get your info compromised and stuff. And then when they patched all that stuff and made it a lot easier and simpler, it just worked. Which, you know, is what your it's probably what your thing should do from the beginning. I didn't get every single illegal item that I've ever owned from Pyro, but I got a large majority of them. I got a bunch from Tristan's stash in 2016, then I got a bunch from... What was that other place? Oh, Kino Rana had a spawn base or some shit, and he'd had illegals there. Remember when Mineplex was the server to go on? No, I don't. I never played Mineplex. That was some casual shit. Why would I have played Mineplex? That was much like Hypixel. It was one of those look at me, I'm so good at minigames servers. But it was riddled with cheaters and like the mods were bribed and other shit like that, I'm sure. Just like Hypixel. There's no way a server gets that large without there being some nefariousness behind the scenes. Hell, even 2B2T's had its fair share of nefarious actions behind the scenes. Nothing new there. Get your Kino Rana goods today, yeah. I miss Kino. He was a whiny complainer, but I loved him. He was fun to talk to when he didn't have something going on in his life he wanted to vent about. He also apparently had quite a bit of a buddy-buddy relationship with a lot of people in like Nerds Inc. and other places. So he ended up having a lot of like inside information to what was going on at any given point in time. So, like, trying to get stuff out of him was always fun. Because he'd always be like, well, I can't say. But, like, when someone says something, that makes things more interesting. But that's just my opinion. Boy, I sure can't wait for them to update Stair Simulator 2003. Maybe all those nice 1.17 stairs will, I don't know, tickle my fancy. Also, I saw something, speaking of 1.17. They added something new. First of all, they added it to Bedrock, which offends the hell out of me. But, I'm joking. Don't take that seriously. They added retrogenning of old chunks to 1.17, or the betas for 1.17. And I'm betting it will end up in the main version of the game, and it's actually really fucking gay. So get this, for those of you who've not heard this. So 1.17 is going to lower the build height, right? And it's going to raise the build height. So we got a whopping 128 new spaces to fill in, right? So get this. Guess what's going to happen in old chunks? You're not going to have access to the void. You're not going to be able to build underneath the bedrock that used to be present in old versions of the game. No, no. No, no. Mojang in their infinite wisdom have added retrogenning to these old chunks. Guess what's generated in its place? Solid fucking bedrock. Not a wall. Solid fucking bedrock. All of it. All chunks. No extra space for you if you live out in, I don't know, somewhere that's not new. 64 blocks you can't access. Enjoy. Boy, I sure love building on the nether roof, don't you? God damn, that's so stupid. Because at least with the nether roof, you could access it using like chorus fruit and ender pearls and various other things, and it actually kind of made some sense. And then you could even, more recently, you can pair nether portals that are on the roof, but well, good luck having something happen underneath, you know, underneath the bedrock. You are out of luck, buddy. So yeah, I learned that recently, and that was a huge fucking disappointment. Now, I can't say that they're going to keep it that way, because this is a beta. Like, this was a Bedrock, I don't know, whatever the most recent version of Bedrock is. But, so, like, don't take it as gospel that this is going to happen, but, I mean, they added a lot of shit to Bedrock first. So who knows? So enjoy not being able to do something that you would otherwise be able to do. Don't forget to thank Mojang for once again ruining fun for everybody. If this does indeed come to pass, of course. Oh boy. Oh, and about the skyblock, and no, there will not be copper armor or tools. That would be silly. But about skyblock, I've not done anything there in a while, and probably won't be for a while, just because I'm kind of at my end. Like, I don't have much to do left. There are like maybe one or two small things I want to do, but all in all, I kind of feel like Skyblock's run its course for now. But see, even when the 1.17 stuff hits, that doesn't greatly affect Skyblock. So I don't know. It may not matter. Oh. Oh. I goofed it up. Blah. I'm Turkish. Hi, Turkish, I'm Dad. Rotated and paste. Jack. What do you want, Michael Koenig? Okay, not bad. Not bad. Hi, I came from FitMC. What, like from his ball sack? Are you his offspring? Will this let me do something bigger than that? Ah. Come on, let me make a bigger sphere. Will Space Valkyria be completed before 2022? How am I to know that? Come on now. How big is the world download? Last I checked, it was a few hundred megabytes. It's not that big. Straight from the loins of FitMC. How big is the world folder? Again, a few hundred megs. I haven't looked recently. Brushes and stuff. Yeah, I might end up using some Voxel Sniper. I'm actually surprised Voxel Sniper's still around. Oh. Forgot to break this. Like, I can remember when Voxel Sniper came out. And that was in, like, late beta, I want to say. It's been a hot fucking minute since then. Cool. Why am I using a brush or a sphere? Well, because I like using them. They're hard to design otherwise. Okay. Let's get in there. I want to taper this bottom portion just a tiny bit. Because I want it to be like a thin needle touching the disc or just floating above the disc. But I don't want it to be... There we go. No, I don't want it to be that way. Two, three, four, five, six. Okay, so one in between. Let's make it go there. Hey, perfect. Oh, that leaves me three. 3 blocks versus 1. Also, thank you whoever recommended this World Edit visualizer. This is amazing. I love being able to tell how thick something is at a distance. I love my blocks extra thick. VCS notepad. Is it gonna let me? Huh. No, I'm not gonna delete the big obsidian ball in the back. I like watching it. What client did I use? I used Future. Oh, okay. Thank you, Kohler 154. Color 150. I'll remember you. You're a funny guy. I kill you last. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Then there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right there. Hey. All right. Oh, I forgot I turned on the fancy-ass dynamic lighting. Am I a family-friendly Christian Minecraft player? I'll do that when I'm dead. Oh, was the last time I logged on to 2B2T? Well, do you count the test server? Because, an hour ago. Oh, wait, I don't want that here. I want this recessed. I mean, I count the test server as 2B2T itself. Don't you? How do you think the test server will go? Well, I hate to create all this. Yes, I know about that, but I don't want to always do that. But thank you for suggesting things. I have brain damage. Not that I have brain damage, but thank you for telling me you have brain damage. But anyway, the test server, that's an interesting thing. So I do actually kind of have a very vague hope for it. So let's assume here that something happens and we can't update. And so 2B2T is indeed forever stuck on 1.12. I don't see a reason why we can't run a 1.16 server and have that be from a new map. You know, just keep the test server running pretty well indefinitely, and then just have mainstay 2B2T be what it is, and it just stay on 1.12, and then give the secondary server 1.16 and then 1.17 and so on. And yeah, just let that be how it be. I would be ecstatic if that's how that went, because then I could do stuff on that server. Because like all I've done is grind for tools, and that's it. I haven't done shit, and I'm afraid to do anything on there because I know it's just gonna get erased in like a week, 2 weeks, something like that. I'll be lucky if I get to keep it a month. Because I remember the temp map from 2014. That shit went on forever, or seemingly. It only actually lasted about 2 months. But in the moment, it seemed like it was just never going to end. And we went down for technical difficulties, which is why we had the temp map in the first place. And I was just like, we've lost 2B2T, like this is it. We have to live on this map now. This is our home. And that wasn't even slightly true. But toward the end, I kind of got Stockholm syndrome, and I was like, you know what? I'm okay with this. If this ends up staying, I'll make do. But it was all like 1.7 stuff. It was brand new for the time. And it was just weird. But, like, it wasn't bad. So if this ends up happening and we do keep the test server stuff, like, I won't be upset. But I also don't think that's gonna happen. Like, that's just not... I don't know, that just doesn't seem like House, you know? Knowing House, he's gotta fuck with us somehow. Oops. It isn't going to be that easy. It's never that easy. That'll do. Ooh. How did I do this again? Flip up. Is that gonna flip up? Truly. Hey! That did it. That is exactly what I wanted. Let's just do it without the air. Yeah, right here. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Now. Yeah, that'll work. Show us the world stats. There's not going to be a whole hell of a lot here to see. Like, this is all when it was made a single-player world, so, like... Number of deaths, 0. Like, this is not 2B2T stuff. So, like, yeah, this is just since I've been doing this as a single-player world, so there ain't much here to see, I'm afraid. If you were hoping for some deep, dark secrets from 2B2T or whatever. If I ever find a way to stream safely at a base, I will show off my stats and shit. Because I know people are like, for whatever reason, they're obsessed with stuff like that. It's interesting because of how long I've played on many accounts. Oh, well, that's the... Oh, shit, that's another problem. I would have to get on multiple accounts. Because, like, I've got 5 or 6 accounts that I've played a long time on each. So, you would have to rack all that up. It would just be... The amount of blocks I placed, yes, it would be interesting. I actually wouldn't mind looking at that. But again, like, for it to really be true to me as a person, I'd have to look at all 5 or 6 of my alts and my main. And good luck getting through the queue. God, I ain't doing that. That could take weeks. Weeks of babysitting just to be able to... Ugh. No thank you. Okay. What else do I want to add? Do I remember anything when House played on the server? Yeah, I actually do remember when he was on. It was in like April 2012. I was trying to escape spawn for the second time. And I just remember him just sort of hanging out, trying to mess with people who were there. He was in creative mode, I want to say. Because, like, he was tired of people fucking with him. I think he didn't want people to be able to kill him or something. And I remember him saying, like, you need food, here, take this, and then he'd, like, give people rotten flesh. That was about it. Oh, I do remember, actually, now that you mention that, I remember in 2013 he was messing with Mob Disguise and Vanish, No Packet, and a few other, you know, things like that. And I remember seeing a chicken that was just standing there at spawn, and I was like, huh? Something about the chicken, because it didn't render properly on my client. And I remember the chicken stood out as strange because it had this... It didn't move right, you know? Well, of course, it was Housemaster. And I was like, huh, something's up with that one chicken. Because there were actually mobs that would spawn on grass fairly regularly back then. Because there were still grass blocks at spawn. And yeah, this one chicken stood out as strange. And the next thing I know, I turn around and it's a squid. And then it's in the water. And then it's flying up in the air. And I'm like, what the fuck? Of course, you know, it was House. Like, duh. And yeah, I just kind of stared at him for a bit. And he looked back at me and I'm like, okay. I didn't see anything. And he was gone. And then later on, I invited him out to the lands later that year. And I was just like, yeah, I built this. And I showed him the Sky Temple of Autism. And then he called me autistic, and that was about the end of it. It's like the last time I've ever talked to House. Although, he did also get very pissed at me one time when I would spam with Greeter and with Fancy Chat, as it is called. It's just the ASCII characters using ASCII text instead of, or Unicode, sorry, Unicode characters instead of the regular ASCII characters. And he got pissed at us, called us Chinese spam bots, threatened to, like, mute us for a year. It was fun. Pissing House off was always entertaining. Because he would always react. Oh. Rule number 1, if you want people to stop doing something, don't react. It's a surefire way to get them to keep doing what they're doing. I think the reason House never got a break is because he didn't play the game. He was never a 2B2 tier, you know? He was always the overseer, and we know he would, like, stalk the console and shit. Because he'd occasionally say stuff in the server chat, and it would, you know, pop up in the magenta-colored text. And people would freak out and all that. And then whenever something went wrong, because, you know, in the early days of the server, things often went very, very wrong, and there was never really a clear reason as to why. And so when that happened, who got the blame? House. Was it always fair? No. Did it matter? No. And it's just one of those things where, like, whoops. You know? I think I'd have cut him some slack personally if he actually bothered to play the game. And, like, build a base and do shit. Not grief people, not abuse his power, just play the game. You know, just be you. If he had done that, if he just, like, chilled out with us, shot the shit with us, things of that nature, I think we'd have all collectively respected him a lot more. Oh, I forgot the... Well, actually, you know what? That's fine. I'll worry about that later. But yeah, just the fact that he was never... He couldn't really be considered a, air quotes, player. And he never wanted to be. That's the thing. Like, he was never into the server. He would always be asking us, like, why the fuck are you people playing this dead server? So, I mean, okay. You know. If you don't get it, that's cool. But I will admit, he would go out of his way to keep the place running, despite the fact that he had no obligations to. So I've often wondered who or what he is, like, as a person. What's he like? But, that's very likely a question I'll never get the answer to. And I know he's had bases with, because like that Hitlerville place got blown up and then it was relocated. And we know for a fact it was relocated. And just stuff like that, like, stuff that really makes you curious, you know? But, yeah, I don't think we'll ever get the answer. Oh. Oh, well, enough reminiscing about the past. Oh, have I ever built a lag machine? No, I have no intention of ever building a lag machine. They don't accomplish anything. Like, yeah, that'll make people hate you, but why the fuck would I want that? How am I doing? I'm doing fine. I'm chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. Oh, convenient. Come on. Oh, this one's too long. Oh. Here we go. Real House sold a server. Yeah, that's what a lot of people think. I'm not entirely against the idea that he sold his server or gave it away or whatever. But, like, we have no proof of it. And I don't know that we ever will. So I don't know. I don't know. It's just, it's a mystery. It's a good old-fashioned mystery. But let's just play devil's advocate and say he did sell the server. Boy, wouldn't he feel bad now. Wouldn't you be kicking yourself if you did that? Actually, do it this way. Like, imagine selling the server 2 years before the Camping Rusher visited it and it exploded in popularity, I mean. Like, how big of a fool would you feel? I imagine you'd probably not like your life circumstances if you did that. Oh, there we go. The database leak? What about the database leak? Am I Housemaster? No, I'm not Housemaster. But yeah, what database leak? Is this referring to House's docs or whatever from however long ago that was? I don't even... That's the thing. We can't really guarantee any of that shit's real either. So I don't know. Do you plan to baritone this on 2BGT once the new dupe is discovered? I don't know. I couldn't give you an answer about that right now. I enjoy doing this in single player and not having stress or expectations. Like, I like showing it off and doing it as I feel. Whatever I do on 2B2T, if it updates, I don't know what I'm gonna like. I'm gonna have to be able to stream or be able to show whatever I do off safely. Provided I can do that, then I'll probably design something and I don't know. We shall see. I have ideas. I mean, there's no shortage of ideas in this skull of mine. It's just... I'm not really... I don't want to do anything right this minute. Like, I want to finish this more than anything else. Because if I stop or go do a 2B2T project or whatever, then this will take a back seat. And I really don't want to make this take a back seat before it's ready. I mean, that would just be the worst thing. Like, I've told everybody it's going to be ready at some point. Look forward to it. And that point just never comes. That would just be terrible of me. So no, I'm not going to do that. I really genuinely do want to finish this place. But as for building it on 2B2T properly, yeah. We're looking at a while before it's even finished. We'll cross that bridge if and when we come to it. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Just too many loose, unknown factors are involved right now for me to make any definitive confirmation on anything. Like, at least in single player, I can control this place. I can do this. I don't have to worry about, will House update the server? Will things, you know, blah, blah, blah. Will there be a dupe? Like, what if 1.16 just doesn't have a dupe because of the version, and they've just patched everything out? I know there were dupes. I'm just saying, like, it won't ever be on 2B2T, and so we have to wait till 1.17 for a dupe. Or whatever. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like waiting. I want to get this place settled in my head. Needs something flashy on the underside. Because you're going to be walking down here. And you'll be looking up at it predominantly. Huh. Isn't there a, 1.16 had the baby piglin dupe. Yeah, but that shit was patched a long time ago. Why did I build it close to 0, 0? Because that was where we chose to build it, and it was not that close. Like, 100k out was a pain in the ass to get to. You could fly there when we initially settled it, but then Elytra were disabled. And I don't know. I had to walk twice. And that was not fun. Flying machines to go out weren't popular. No, flying machines were undoable. You could not make a reliable flying machine back then. I think 1.16 has something in that department, but nowadays that's nowadays. There are many dupes being tested. Yeah, I hope. No, this is before Boatfly. Boatfly didn't come back until June of 2017. So back then, we didn't know Boatfly was a thing, so you had to walk. Okay. Find the middle portion here. There it is. Okay. All right. Let's hope this works. Toggle place? No, it would be H. Pyramid sphere. Is there a hollow torus function? Brain damage. I have brain damage, whoever you are. Fibonacci pattern for the floor. I might try that. I don't know. Oh well. I will at least try. And why not hollow sphere? Let's see, lanterns. Let's make it 40 blocks. Hope I haven't fucked that up. Okay. Goes down here. Hmm. 40 wasn't too far off the mark. Gen with a quadratic equation. Oh, fuck. I wouldn't know what that equation would be. Pre 1.9 end or the 1.9 end. Yeah. Both have their strengths, both have their weaknesses. Yeah, I don't want all of that. I think we'll just do so what was it, 40? Okay. So we'll just do 40 for a second here, see what this looks like. Not bad. Oh, I got a better idea. So I did something similar on the underside of the disc park, or the park at the top of the central pillar. Oh, thank you, some KS player. Thank you so much. Well, shit. Now I'm torn. Do I want to do what I was originally going to do, or do I want to do that? We'll do this first. See what this looks like before I do anything else. G. Sea lantern. Major radius. That was what, 40? Minus square root. Boy. X squared plus y squared. Oh, I forgot a parentheses. Stop doing that. Okay, squared. Kept trying to highlight the damn thing. I didn't want that. I would erase it. Plus z squared. I'm copying this from another monitor. Okay, less than sign. Minor radius squared. Let's do 38. I might have these numbers wrong. I'm gonna have to play around with this, I think. Yeah, there's a oh, what the hell? I hit the wrong key. 0, 1? Huh? What do you mean nothing's been created? What did I do wrong? I'm going to move away from everything before I really commit to this. You sure this is right? Make a selection first. Okay. You didn't say that. Great. Now I have to experiment on it. Oh well. Okay. Does it need to be the entire thing? Actually, it should probably encompass where I wanted to generate it. Let's do from here all the way to down here. That should give me enough room. Nothing. Commies look out. Yeah, kinda. Oh well. I can't get it to work. That's fine. We will just go with what I initially was going to do. Just get that out of my face. Anyway, so the idea that I had was something similar to this up under here, where you can see it have sort of a I don't know. I just had these ideas for this hanging stuff. Thought it looked pretty cool. So I'll probably try doing something like this on the underside, because you'll be seeing the underside of it. Where is it? As you walk on the roads here. So I figured, you know, you want to see something interesting, I suppose. That's the best way to put it. Lighting error. Oh well. I'll deal with that later. Oh. Shit. What looks better, this? Or this? Which one is better? Opinions. I'm partial to the second one. You can do stuff like this. Kind of vary it up a little. Maybe mix and match. Lengthen it out a little. The first one, the obby is better. Or maybe just... There we go. Nah. That was better this way. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Might be useful elsewhere. Yeah, I'll bear it in mind. Might end up being more valuable later. Obsicles. I like that. Obsicles. Use sea cucumbers. Use the sea cucumbers on what? I'm not a sea cucumber fan. Okay. Then we've got the exact middle diagonal. Oh, I goofed. Something like that. And then... Okay. That works. Oh. Oh. Oh, I was looking up. That's right. That's right. I forgot it. It flips the direction you're looking. Oh. Close. Needs to be rotated like 90 degrees, I think. Ah. Let me on, damn it. Okay. Do. Paste. Well, shit. I'm not thinking of this correctly for some reason. Yes, I still kind of play 2B2T now. Let's copy this, flip it this way, paste. So I put that there. Cool, now I want to do it 180, I think. Damn. A lot of effort for something I could just freehand. That's what, 5 blocks out. Six, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay. Okay. 9. 8, 9. Yeah, I should have just done that from the beginning. Well, actually, I can just flip this 180. Or rotate it 180. God damn it. Okay, and then over here. Right about there. Do rotate it. Fucking hell. My fingers are getting so dumb now. Okay. Finally. Well, I might need this area down here. Well, no, I won't. Not likely. Fucking hell. I can tell I'm getting tired now. Did I get all of it? There we go. Yeah. Okay. Dumb fingers. Well, like, my typing and all that just suffers sometimes because I just miss tap keys, and I know that happens more often when I'm tired. So I've taken to calling it stupid fingers from Futurama. If you've ever watched Futurama, you'll know the reference I'm making. Actually, oh, you're right there. Second position. Okay. Oh, well, actually. Copy it. Set ports. Paste about the air. Okay. right. That's good enough. And then down here, there we go. Maybe make some of it striped with obsidian here and there. Two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lastly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That completes the tail. Lookout points or balconies. Yeah, I might try that. I don't know. Pause 1. Pause 2. Get that out of my face. Now I'll do the traditional flyby. So that's kind of what it'll look like from underneath. You know, gotten a decent little bit of detail on the outside. There's lots of broad area up here and up under here for tubes. You know, the water tubes and the minecart tubes and stuff. When I get to that, that'll all connect through here. And, oh, that's right. I wanted to put some stuff on the top here. Because it's just this giant black, you know, nothing. Like, I got to do stuff with this. I can't just leave it as is. So, yeah. I'll do one last little flyby. An idea is to place blocks while on boat with boat fly? What? Oh, we boat flew the animals, yeah, but like we can't place blocks with boat fly. What are you talking about? I mean, unless you're gonna like make a bridge or something. That seems way too work intense for basically no payoff. But no, we just boat flew the animals back when you could do that. So yeah, here's the place as a whole. I've done numerous tours of it already, so just refer back to those. Previous buildings I've made, I probably should get back to interior detailing some of these, like up in here. I'm probably going to make this an art museum of some kind. I need to put more art and shit. Map arts and so on. So that's in there. This is a large open area. This could probably benefit from some art installations of some kind. Water tubing that I plan to put in everything. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. God, it's been what, like 3 or 4 months since I've been doing this now? Making quite a lot of progress. Little by little, anyway. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for now. I'm gonna do more of this at a later date. I don't know. I want to try streaming more, but I've not got the time is the problem. Portals, glass, some comets. Ooh, comets aren't a bad idea. Putting the empty space between the rings and the main core. I don't know. I like the fact that this is a big empty space. It makes the core feel more isolated, more important, because like it's separate from everything else. There's going to be this big dense city out here. The Aurora Borealis will, when the world height gets raised, will be up higher. So it'll be radiating out from the center here. That's going to be interesting to see. I'm not really sure if I should put anything in between here and here. I could. I'm not going to reveal my face because there's no point. It's already out there. You can find it if you want to, if you know where to look. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. I want this to sort of seem like it's important, so it's got to sort of look isolated. I don't know. I feel like anything I put in the center would kind of be unnecessary. So we'll see. We'll see. But other than that, I'm thinking I'm going to wrap it up here. So yeah, anything under the rings. Well, like under here? No, there's nothing under here. I thought about maybe putting something under this space, but I really don't like the idea of there being anything under here. Because you'll only be able to see anything under here from in here. From this underside area. And while that would be cool, I guess I could do like a small little lookout area. I don't know. We'll see. I also recently got inspiration from... what's his name? I cannot read his name. Quarantine something. And he showed me this. And that looked really cool, so I decided I was going to use that. But other than that, that's going to wrap it up for today. I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Bye.